Give me understanding, and I shall keep thy law. Yea, I shall observe it with my whole heart. Psalm 119, verse 34. Ye are the salt of the earth, but if the salt have lost his savour, wherewith shall it be salted? It is thenceforth good for nothing, but to be cast out, and to be trodden under foot of men. Matthew chapter 5, verses 13 to 16. Who is he that condemneth? It is Christ that died, yea, rather, that is risen again, who is even at the right hand of God, who also maketh intercession for us. Romans chapter 8, verse 34. Likewise, ye younger, submit yourselves unto the elder. Yea, all of you be subject one to another, and be clothed with humility. For God resisteth the proud, and giveth grace to the humble. 1 Peter chapter 5, verses 5 to 6. Two are better than one, because they have a good reward for their labor. Ecclesiastes chapter 4, verses 9 to 12. The heart is deceitful above all things, and desperately wicked. Who can know it? Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 9. Now we exhort you, brethren, warn them that are unruly, comfort the feeble-minded, support the weak, be patient toward all men. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 14. He that is faithful in that which is least is faithful also in much, and he that is unjust in the least is unjust also in much. Luke chapter 16, verse 10. A merry heart doeth good like a medicine, but a broken spirit drieth the bones. Proverbs chapter 17, verse 22. And he charged them, saying, Thus shall ye do in the fear of the Lord, faithfully, and with a perfect heart. 2 Chronicles chapter 19, verse 9. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. Proverbs chapter 18, verse 21. Know therefore that the Lord thy God, he is God, the faithful God, which keepeth covenant, and mercy with them that love him, and keep his commandments to 1,000 generations. Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 9. And he answering said, Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy strength, and with all thy mind, and thy neighbor as thyself. Luke chapter 10, verse 27. For the eyes of the Lord run to and fro throughout the whole earth, to show himself strong in the behalf of them whose heart is perfect toward him. Herein thou hast done foolishly. Therefore, from henceforth thou shalt have wars. 2 Chronicles chapter 16, verse 9. Moreover, it is required in stewards that a man be found faithful. 1 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 2. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. Psalm 1, verses 1 to 6. The Lord is my rock, and my fortress, and my deliverer, my God, my strength in whom I will trust, my buckler, and the horn of my salvation, and my high tower. Psalm 18, verse 2. God is not a man that he should lie, neither the Son of Man that he should repent. Hath he said, and shall he not do it? Or hath he spoken, and shall he not make it good? Numbers chapter 23, verse 19. And she said unto him, How canst thou say, I love thee, when thine heart is not with me? Thou hast mocked me these 3 times, and hast not told me wherein thy great strength lieth. Judges chapter 16, verse 15. Only fear the Lord, and serve him in truth with all your heart, for consider how great things he hath done for you. 1 Samuel chapter 12, verse 24. Follow after charity, and desire spiritual gifts, but rather that ye may prophesy. 1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 1. Bless the Lord, O my soul, and forget not all his benefits, who forgiveth all thine iniquities, who healeth all thy diseases, who redeemeth thy life from destruction, who crowneth thee with loving kindness and tender mercies. Psalm 103, verses 2 to 4. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the Holy One is understanding. Proverbs chapter 9, verse 10. And all things whatsoever ye shall ask in prayer, believing, ye shall receive. Matthew chapter 21, verse 22. How much better is it to get wisdom than gold, and to get understanding rather to be chosen than silver? Proverbs chapter 16, verse 16. When thou goest, it shall lead thee. When thou sleepest, it shall keep thee. And when thou awakest, it shall talk with thee. Proverbs chapter 6, verse 22. For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. Romans chapter 8, verse 18. And let us consider one another, to provoke unto love and to good works, not forsaking the assembling of ourselves together, as the manner of some is, but exhorting one another, and so much the more, as ye see the day approaching. Hebrews chapter 10, verses 24 to 25. While we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal. 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 18. For which cause we faint not, but though our outward man perish, yet the inward man is renewed day by day. 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 16. And he said unto them, Come ye yourselves apart into a desert place, and rest a while, for there were many coming and going, and they had no leisure so much as to eat. Matthew chapter 6, verse 31. All things are lawful unto me, but all things are not expedient. All things are lawful for me, but I will not be brought under the power of any. 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 12.